And I watched that stream, nigga. He had plenty of opportunities.
Yeah, I was watching that. Lester. I can't believe Lester got Tom Brady.
Return on this one is the fair catch.
Nigga,
Signal for and taken.
He fucked up with that.
He got him in.
Nah, I'm talking about the second year. That's second year Tom Brady.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Carr.
Don't do that.
He rifles one
that's Jamal. Yeah, we got safeties now, Sid. We got fucking safeties now, Sid.
36-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in
we ain't have no niggas would pick on my safeties all day, nigga. Slow, garbage, not no more. Not no fucking more.
Away pretty easily and move on.
We got goodies.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry now for Jordan Howard.
You know we got Howard, Sid. You know we got Howard.
A nice little game.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
We made some good-ass moves in the offseason. Yes, we did, Carolina. And we got some bread for next year. We got some bread. I got 30 mil in the bank right now.
Down here, they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. Lock to throw on 2nd down. He's going to go up top for the.
Let's go, Drew Lock. And Drew Lock's a fucking monkey. Oh my, yo, Sid.
Curtis Samuel.
Sid.
27 yards.
This is the team I've been waiting for, Sid.
First here on their opening drive.
Who's bumping that? Well, we can get in tonight. Nigga, come on, man. I smoke. Me too.
For the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go.
Don't play with Adams! Yo, Sid, stop fucking playing with me, nigga.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception.
Stop fucking playing with me, Sid.
In a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
He's checking.
Shotgun now for Carr. He sets to fire deep.
Yes, Adam, Sid, stop. Yo, all right, Sid.
Bold play call there.
Keep playing.
Now it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers.
Who you playing?
As much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Fielded just inside the 20.
Man, one game at a time, man. I'll tell y'all niggas all this, man. One game at a time, man.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to
Already
duplicate
gone.
that first drive,
Already
the
gone.
one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road.
Come
So
on
getting
now.
the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds near
Let's
the
go,
30.
Jordan.
In fact, right on the 30. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability
go,
to
Jordan.
read a defense and utilize players
your
that
fucking
don't
feet in
often
there,
get
bitch.
picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first
Yup.
down.
Oh, good
Say, get those
tackle,
backs
Aaron
into space,
Donald,
right?
bro.
They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Sid, you know where he was
8 yards
going.
on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Oh, yeah, Sid know where he was going. To the Baja.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Check. Fresno. Hey. Hey, go.
On second down, here's Locke. Flush to his right.
Oh,
Across
Locke.
his body, and
I
it's
mean, Locke.
intercepted. Jonathan Abram.
I can't believe Locke
And
just
he'll
did
return
that,
this
bro.
ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure
I can't
coming
believe
at him.
Locke just threw that
looked
dumbass
problematic.
ball.
Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Good tackle, boy.
Well, the former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's go. It's our time.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Let's go, man.
Nowhere to escape,
There's some
and he goes
fucking
down.
pressure in there.
K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
A bum-ass
Great
turnover,
job
bro.
defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football.
Fucking
before
Locke
he knew
can't
it, he
be
was on
throwing
his
shit
back.
like that,
So
bro.
that just brings us
They're
right back to
fucking
what you
punt.
said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely
That's a good fucking
ideal.
punt.
From
That's
that
what that is.
position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
And 99 yards to go if they want to do just that. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Man, DJ Moore's not getting caught,
Big
bro.
play there for Carolina.
That was fucking
84
stupid.
yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I
That
wonder
was so
what the
fucking
next play call is
stupid.
going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So talk about escaping danger from their own one. Clear across the field now. They come up on 1st and 10. Running with Howard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
How was that 2 yards shy of the
2.
marker? Oh, my
Pretty
goodness.
effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On the give, running right is Howard. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go, set, 60 or. Hey, watch the right, watch the right. I'm coming up, X3, 218, chop. Shit, watch the eye.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see
Good
that.
goal line stop, Sid.
Audible into something a little more advantageous.
Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought overall, a very poised and efficient drive to get 3 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Let's go!
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now.
I'm wondering if someone's going to take
We got to
charge of
have that
it. You know, we always
Jamal.
think it look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran.
Oh,
Someone
we
with some
gotta have
excitement and
that.
energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Short is
down.
balling.
K1 Short able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Carr. Flushed out right. And he'll
Yo,
be
Carr,
taken down,
wow.
but not before he works it past
Carr's
the 50.
doing that?
Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble
Carr's
there, a
doing
perfect
that?
example as he gets the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now.
The
It's
tackle,
Jacobs.
Shaq.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
But he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Let's go,
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Brian Burns coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Carr now to throw. Forced out to his left.
Let's go, man. That's how the fuck you lock up, eh?
Making his presence felt on the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he's going to go down again. Yannick Ngakoue. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, for the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Locke. Steps away to his left.
Yo, Andrew. Fucking, this nigga Locke, bro. What the fuck?
That'll bring up 2nd down. You and I watched film
this nigga's on
yesterday.
some weird shit,
his
bro.
feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back
like he got better
mechanics,
in the ratings and got worse in the fucking game.
All right, I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Double tight, guys, double tight. You got 3 down. 82 is mine. I got 82. 82 is mine. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. 6-6.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Let's go, baby.
What's up? You been in your bag lately, huh? Micah, Dre, okay. Dre sucks, but okay.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Now that'll be tipped and
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 11 yards there, 1st down. They held him in check in the 1st half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the 1st half? Now he has a great opportunity.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Carr.
Oh, that's going to interception, Jackson. Jackson, come on, man.
But now it'll be 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the
another
field.
pick, bro. Oh, my goodness.
Loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on to kick it away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room. I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
What? I just got home. I had no time.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Back to you. I'm going back to you. Slam, slam, slam. Bravo.
Clock now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yo, Drew Lock got to go.
He was trying to go back to more there. But
Drew Lock got to go.
2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lock.
Aaron Donald.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Drew Lock has to go.
Aaron Donald gets the sack. So we've reached halftime here on
This nigga missed so many throws, bro. What's up, man?
Cross country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there as our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Can't go through somebody else? Ruthie?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
Let's see if they do just that. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. That catch good for 5.
Down
It's
both of them
3rd
right now. I'm in the
down.
middle of the game.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. 5. Mike 55. Wild Bill.
Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Carr now on first down. Flush to his right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Here's Carr. Dancing to his left. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Now, can we put this game away, please? Please?
Coach, it's 3rd down.
Please, Locke, can we put this game away?
In this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
A good return there, 17 yards. And
please,
the
let's put
Panthers
this
will
game
take
away.
over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down.
Oh, that's a tutty.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Down. 10-2 stop. 55. Silver. Show it. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, 57. Alert 3. No. Ready.
Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, exit. Yo, let's go.
On first down, Locke. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So
a domino tear? Yo, Jordan Howard got a domino tear.
Just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Oh, my goodness.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Hey. We got 3 down.
Locke gonna throw. That's gonna be knocked away and incomplete. The rookie first-rounder Jonathan Abram there to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for.
Bro.
They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Slam. Look at me. Zipper. Hey, Orbit. Get it.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
No,
you're able to hit a
scuttery.
receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Then we get injured early. Drew Lock is pissing me.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. That's Samuel, caught left side.
Samuel.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
I guess we're going to be throwing the ball for a few weeks.
Curtis Samuel, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3.
For niggas who don't got jukebox, Curtis Samuel is fucking juke is crazy.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
This nigga,
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Once again, it's Jacobs. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Carr going to throw, and that will be incomplete.
I know how you feel, Sid. Trust that. I know how you feel.
To sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. To throw, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Come on. That's a fumble.
Down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
Unnecessary roughness.
Game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
This nigga got a 4th down
in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, Do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
What? No, mommy, I just said no. I wouldn't lie to you. Why would I lie to you?
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Possibly. I'll call her.
Block now on 1st down.
You want me to check
And he
mine?
slings one
Am I
that's
stopping from texting
incomplete.
Gabby?
He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Scarlett. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 43-yard line.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
General West.
On the draw, here's Bernard. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Here's Bernard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Running with the fullback, Alex Arma. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. 4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
They'll try and run for it on
Oh, this
1st and
shit,
goal.
yo, Aaron
He is
Donald,
met
bro.
quickly in the backfield. Down he goes,
let's
folded
go
like a
for it,
lawn
man.
chair. Now, I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Yo, Sid, I'm going to try something, bro. This brings you back in the game. Fuck
We
it.
welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. They turn to Scarlett again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2. Hey, get it.
Lock now on 3rd and goal. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, y'all got checkers out there. Oh, shit, okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that
we should have had so many picks, bro.
I think that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Carr to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
I know Sid can't stand Derek Carr, bro.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Huh? I've been took out. You can take out again if you want.
To throw is Carr. Open, it's Cup. He's got it. Now the Raiders
by the way, I see what the mic's
the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
I'll show you where they go and where they leave.
Back to throw, Carr. He's going to let it fly.
And they're coming from the
basement. Wind up incomplete.
So whatever he's telling you is right. They're coming from the
under
basement.
it, but it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they're coming from the basement.
Now Carr. Throw left side, complete to Cup. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. To throw is Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Say it once, man.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Carr to throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaching, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot in this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away
GG, sir.
So this one is over.
GG, bro.
A victory for Carolina.
Yeah, I know you can't stand Carr, bro.
Journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. It's gonna be a great season.
Oh man, so much.
You gonna have to go get Wentz. Go grab Wentz up.
Really good game right out of the gate. Preseason behind us. All these games count now.
Because I'll tell you right now, you might as well quit the league if he's gonna throw the ball like that.
1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
You heard me, sir?
Panthers, not much to complain about here. They
can't do nothing. Yo, can't do nothing. He throwing the ball like that.
Place to play on a Sunday night. They'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they will try to get back in the swing of things.
Sid, just let you know it's 5 in a row, Playboy.
Congratulations.
So watch your mouth when you talk to me, pussy. That's how I'm coming. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you was talking wild early on, nigga. You know I gotta talk my shit now. Just like last season. Well, I'll tell you, just like last season. You got your early dubs and you talk